Hello again, Misfits, and welcome to another 1 minute review. Runabouts there, right? Yeah, 1 minute review. We'll go with that. We're going to talk about a game called Lacrimosa by Devir. Now, it's not actually out yet. We don't even know when it comes out, do we?
No.
Not so much. And these guys were awesome to hook us up with this game, and we managed to play it quite a few times. It is actually a lot of fun, but we'll get into that in a sec. I'm going to break down my favorite parts of a game, and we'll go into each of them, okay? So first off, we have theme. The theme of this game is Mozart and finishing his last work called Lacrimosa. Theme is 100% on point. These guys did an amazing job. Devir usually always does a good job with that. I've never seen a game that isn't on point. Art's amazing. Art's great looking. The pictures that they use, everything is pretty much reminiscent of those days, down to the notes, down to just the art, everything. The theme is 100% on point. I can't imagine it honestly any better. They did a great job at making it feel like you're actually going along and traveling Mozart's path and working on his final work. So A+ there, guys. Next, we're going to go over components. Components, also a knockout. And again, something Devir does excellent on. The fold-out boards that we have, these boards actually fold to the wooden meatballs, to everything in this game is just gorgeous. They did a good job. Solid components all around. I especially like how the cards tuck in here and actually serve as a wrong card serve as a gameplay mechanic with taking your actions and getting your income resources for the next round. So they did a great job on the components as well. Also another knockout by them. Now I'm going to go into complexity. There's always a sticking point in some games. This game actually, surprisingly, wasn't as complex as I thought it would be mechanical wise. It didn't feel like, once you kind of like, for example, Misfit Tom here, like at the beginning was kind of like boggling, but by the end he was like flying. So mechanics wise, it isn't too bad. However, there is a lot of iconography and a bit to absorb. It'll take at least one game to kind of chug through, but I believe like you felt pretty good by the end, right, Misfit Tom?
Oh yeah, I think definitely.
Yeah, so complexity is not like super high, but there is a bit to learn, especially in iconography department and exactly how to plan out your moves. It's definitely a medium to, say, medium weight, maybe to slightly heavier, but it's not horrible. It's not like it's not like we're doing a ton of things, but it is at least a bare minimum medium weight complexity. So there's a little bit to learn there. One of the other things about the game is downtime. I didn't feel there was a ton of downtime. Largely, you're waiting for people to plan their moves. The actual card play in this game is very, very simple and ingenious. You're basically playing 2 cards every round, putting a card in, putting a card in, drawing 2, rinse, repeat. You do that 4 times, you move on to the next round. Largely, you're going to be waiting for just people planning out their moves. I try to plan out my moves ahead of time, and of course, you have people that play a little bit. Boom, it'll be flying and soon enough. So downtimes actually was not very bad. I didn't feel very bad in this game at all. So that's actually an A+. It might look like there's a lot of downtime, but not really. It was once especially people get the hang of it, it's not bad at all. Now, last part is fun. This game was a lot of fun, and I will caveat that it is a very Euro-style game, okay? It is a very points-based game. You're managing your resources, paying for things, and trading out stuff for other resources and things like that. I love these games. I love point salad games. I love managing resources. I love getting more resources. It's like a guilty pleasure of mine, okay? So this game hit a spot with me, okay? I loved every minute of it. Now, for people that don't like just heavy points-based games or games where you're managing resources, it's not going to be, it's not an American-style game. It's not going to hit as hard. There's not a ton of action per se in this game. You're not beating up baddies or doing anything like that. It is a very, very Euro-style heavy game. Fun though, if you're into Euro-style games or looking for Euro-style game, this is aces. This knocks it out of the park. I had a ball with this game, guys. It is a very, very fun game for point-style game. So just that caveat, you're probably not going to bust it out on your 7-year-olds though. They're probably, who knows though? I could be wrong. I could be entirely wrong. Maybe you should bust it out for your 7-year-olds. Teach them about Mozart. Now's not a bad time to do so, actually. So overall, our review of this game was great. We don't give points here. I'm going to give it 3 Mozart's up. I mean, I don't know. Basically we loved it. We had a good time. Misfit Tom was even confused at the beginning. This is how I gauge it. Misfit Tom, you were confused at the beginning, right? He was so confused at the beginning. You're like, what am I doing? And by the end, you were flying, weren't you, man?
I was in first place for a good part of this game.
Yeah.
Until the end, and then
until
you
the
crushed
end.
me.
Yeah,
well, actually, you didn't crush me.
No, I didn't crush you. That wasn't my fault. So, guys, keep an eye out for this. This will be out by Devir. I'm sure they're going to have some information on their site. We don't even know when the release date is. Devir kind of just tossed us at us and said, give us your time. So definitely check it out. definitely take a look, guys. I cannot recommend this game enough. If you love Euro style games especially, it is a knockout, guys. Definitely enjoy. Don't forget, guys, again, like, subscribe. I'm pretty sure I went over a minute. I'm pretty sure. That's okay. Go ahead and game on, guys.